Alright guys, just tell me what you think of my new intro with the inverted commas and everything, because well, I thought you guys might be sick of seeing the same thing over and over, maybe that you don't even watch it at all, but then again, who cares? And yeah, tell me what you think. Do you like me just narrating over my intro or what? Anyway, we have an NU match and it's against GalacticGruntTim. It's a rematch from ages ago. He asked me for a battle, so I just accepted, you know. I mean, why the hell not? It's NU, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna send out my Yon Mega. He leaves with a Quillfish. I'm thinking I don't want to hypnosis that thing because I don't see much of a threat coming from it aside from explosion, which is why I U-turn out into my double dots, my newly revamped double dots. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of revamps for my older pokes since, well, it's kinda time for an upgrade, you know, since I don't really have an NU gym anymore. Anyway, he paralyzes me and then starts setting up spikes, and I'm thinking, oh god, no! And he aqua tails me. It doesn't really do anything at all because Pro Base 110 defense and Glaceon, and I go for the hidden power ground. It kills in one shot, which tells us just how awesome Glaceon is. And unfortunately, he has a freaking Expion. I've been seeing a lot of those damn things lately for some dumbass reason. I mean, like, ever since Smogon moved it down from UU to NU, everyone's like, yeah, that thing has base 130 special attack and base 110 speed. We can so use it in NU because those stats are inferior to a Gengars in OUs. Anyway, I'm gonna send out my Yon Mega predicting hidden power fighting, but no, he has to bitch slap me, quite literally, with hidden power fire, which is like, So I finally get my act together, figure it's hidden power fire, and then I'm sending my FoxFatale, go for the safe overheat, which turns out to be not so safe because it hits an oncoming Dugong, which by the looks of it has thick fat, because it's so fat, you know, you can so totally tell from looking for me. Anyway, predicting a water move, I got to my double dots, but he goes for the stockpile. I'm not too worried about that. The only thing I'm worried about right now is just substitute, which he thankfully does not go for, but then again I get paralyzed, so it kinda doesn't matter. He goes for the icy wind for some retarded reason that I cannot comprehend because, well, I'm already paralyzed and, well, I have a lot of special defense, duh. And that icy wind auto stab is still base 55 power, which won't do anything whatsoever. And I finally managed to get my Toxic off, so now we are just sitting here stalling the shit out of each other, and well, I go for the default because why not? I was inspired by Pyropass Noctowl to get a default something. Originally I thought Pidgeot, but then I couldn't come up with a good set for default Pidgeot, which is why I went for the default Mantine. Now we're just sitting stalling out, yada, and I'm just hoping for Omega Parahex here because while he's sitting there stockpiling, I'm just wasting my precious Hydro Pump PP away. That's the thing about my Mantine. It never gets Parahex when I want it to get Parahexed, and when I don't want it to get Parahexed, it gets Parahexed. If you don't believe me, just check out Frostlat's channel. Garg, this thing just makes me so mad. Anyway, he's almost dead now thanks to my rambling on and on, and then he finally dies, which is a relief. Also, I thought, because he sends out this stupid thing which I cannot say his name because TVPG, and you know, I don't get Parahex. I hit the Toxic, but it fails because he has a substitute, and then he starts to Nasty Ploy, and then I get Parahex again because hey, why not? So I'm just gonna have to get out of there before I get my ass swept by a freaking Mr. Mime, and he has what, freaking +4 now behind a substitute and almost full HP. Yeah, I'm swept. Yay! Isn't being swept such a fun thing to happen to you? I mean, getting swept by a stupid mime that somehow outspeeds your... It doesn't really outspeed, it won the speed tie. Dang it. Anyway, I'm gonna send out my FoxFatale and I'm gonna do something epic ass here. I'm gonna freaking power swap his +4 special attack. And with Life Orb, it's kick-ass time. And here I went for the Grudge because, well, I'm gonna die anyway, and I'd rather erase his PP than to, well, take out his substitute. And that's the thing, I could have went for the freaking Dark Pulse if I won that speed tie, but then it's a speed tie, so I guess I can't really complain, right? I'm gonna go out to my Carbon Fiber because it's kinda like my last among along with my Mantine. And my Mantine I know cannot do anything to it because Hydro Pump, AT accuracy, and Parahex, which means my chances of hitting him are absolutely 0. So I have to go out to my carbon fiber just to iron hit it whenever he decides to stop substituting, and when he decides to stop substituting, he decides to psychic me, which is not fun at all. So he's gonna kill off my carbon fiber right now after he regains 2 levels of his special attack, so it kinda makes my power swap kinda meaningless. So all I have left now is my paralyzed double dots. It's not gonna stand up to a freaking Mr. Mime, except that Hydro Pump actually hits now, thank god. And I have no idea when he went for the substitute at all, because he could have just let himself die and make this video last a bit shorter. Yeah, he should have done that. He's a jerk. Remember that, folks, he's a jerk. Nah, just kidding. Anyway, out comes a freaking Bayonet. It's gonna Shadow Claw me. I didn't really think it would KO, but then again, it's Choice Band, so what was I expecting? It was a good game. GalacticGruntTim, freaking Mr. Mime, freaking Speed tie, but can't complain. So goodbye, people.